time. And Greg Popovich emptying his bench. The ovation for Tim Duncan. "17 years, same city, same team, same coach, and another title."
Incredible story. And I love the fact that they're inspiring folks, because at the end of the day, when you look at how it ended for them last year, they had every right to blow it up, every right to make changes, every right to blame and point the finger. They said, we're going to buckle down, we're going to get better, and we're going to be right back in that position to win it all. And it's inspiring the folks that have thrown in the towel because of some setback that you can do it. What a great story.
Now it's Ginobili's turn. Parker will be next after he hits the free throw as we approach 2 minutes remaining. This crowd has been on its feet almost the entire fourth quarter. Easily fouled. You know, the first NBA champion was crowned back in 1947. That's 67 years ago. There have been a lot of great champions in the storied history of this league. They're all special in their own right, but there is something endearing and, as you said, Mark, inspiring about these Spurs, whether it's their humility, how unselfish they are on the court, the way they bounce back from last year's cruel ending as Diaw gets his ovation. I think even the greats of the game, the Bill Russell Celtics, the Magic Lakers, the Bird Celtics, they're all nodding in approval of the way these Spurs play the game.
They do it the right way, and you can appreciate it. I think even, not just those greats, I think the Miami Heat, I think the Heat look at them and say, they give them a round of applause. They acknowledge how special that team is. They deserve it.
1:39 remaining before the official celebration begins. Diaw and Parker, best friends since they were teenagers, playing together in France. 13 years together. He was a 19-year-old when he first started. Except the way the sports landscape is these days, you're not going to see this, or rarely will see this again, this type of continuity with coaches and players.
I don't think it's a stretch to say Duncan may well be the last to play this long for the same team and coach. And Mike, I think what you were talking about, what sets them apart, a lot of teams have played great basketball, obviously, to be champions, and have been tough. But I am just overly impressed with the humility by everyone involved.
And that starts with Duncan. And this is going to be all 4 victories in the finals by 15 or more. Really one of the truly great final performances. They will hoist the championship trophy in front of their home fans. We'll have the ceremony coming up on ESPN. So much emotion and so much love on the bench for San Antonio. And a difficult ending to LeBron James and the Heat. Well, we were hoping that the sequel would be as good as last year. That wasn't the case. The fourth, the unbelievable and brilliant execution of the San Antonio Spurs. dribble it out. Unless they want to take another shot. They wind down. You see the players going over and shake hands. Popovich and Spurs go across the court. Like you said, Mark, there is such respect for the teams and the coaching staff on these two. We still have 5.9 remaining. And the final seconds. Tip to tip off. San Antonio is back on top once again. The Spurs are the 2014 NBA champions. LeBron James walks off the floor disappointed. 4 consecutive finals, an extraordinary accomplishment for the Miami Heat. Only the 3rd franchise to do it, but they fall short of their ultimate goal and lose in 5 games to the team that they wrestled it away from last year. Two of the game's greats right there. Celebration for Manu Ginobili. In 2014, the best team in the NBA resides once again in San Antonio, Texas. More to come.
My family likes camping. I like dancing. So when we packed up our RAV4, I brought this. Turns out, my family likes dancing too. The RAV4. Toyota. Let's go places.
Pennzoil has reimagined a motor oil made from natural gas, proven to keep pistons cleaner than any leading synthetic, helping to protect against the loss of fuel economy. Designed for complete protection, born from natural gas. Pennzoil Platinum with Pure Plus technology. Motor oil reimagined.
Drive into a participating Jiffy Lube and earn big savings with the Pennzoil Platinum oil change.
If they make this, I'll eat the blazing wings.
This is no time for a change of heart, because before contracts with us size of Texas, a man's word meant something. So get back out there and show them what you got.
That's going.
Grab a seat. The game is on.
From the Wild Wings, Wings Fear Sports.
Okay, Rick.
NBA TV is at the finals. This is a championship team.
Just gets it off the top. And he puts it in.
With a coach who knows how to prepare his troops.
The last 2 teams standing, lay everything out there.
Comprehensive coverage before.
One game on our home floor to bring home another championship.
And after every game.
Making big plays, having big moments.
Exclusive insights.
The challenge is simple.
And interviews.
You got to keep believing in yourself. It's a true testament of what type of team that we have.
Game time in the finals on NBA TV.
The San Antonio Spurs secure championship number 5. 5 titles for Tim Duncan and his beloved coach, Greg Popovich. And this one might be the sweetest of them all, as they defeat the Miami Heat in 5 games. Greg Popovich, already a legendary coach, very emotional on the bench. So happy for his star player, Tim Duncan, who's with Doris.
Tim, after
after the heartbreak of a season ago, how does your team climb the mountain back to NBA champion?
Great coaching, persistence, drive, love for the game. We remember what happened last year and how it felt in that locker room, and we used it and built on it and got back here, and it's amazing. It makes last year okay.
17 years you have toiled side by side with Greg Popovich. What makes that relationship so special?
His fire, he brings it every year. His passion for the game, his ability to change with the game and change us with the game. It's amazing. It keeps us fresh.
Tim, more than any other time in your career, you let your emotions shine through. What about the pursuit of this championship allowed that to happen?
I don't know. Just the close of a career. I know it's coming to an end. I don't know if I'll ever have a chance to do this again. And my kids and all we've been through, and just it's a real emotional time.
Congratulations, Michael.
He won his first title back in 1999. Won it with Avery Johnson and David Robinson, who are here to watch him win his 5th title tonight. Meanwhile, Tony Parker winning title number 4. Here's the point guard from the 99 team that won the championship, and the point guard from the 03, 05, 07, and now 2014 team. This model franchise, with their amazing history of excellence, claims another title. More to come.
Sweat. It says I was here. I worked here. It says I only have so much to give before I have to take. What I lose, I want to get back. Sweat says I earned this. Gatorade, created to help replace what you sweat out.
It started as an experiment to increase brain function. Caesar was the first.
Protect family. Protect future. We're going up there, and we're going to kill every last one. Caesar, you have to go. This is my home. Don't shoot! War has begun. Caesar!
Football just changed. Clones. Guaranteed results.
We must rise up.
But they're unbeatable, Zlatan agrees.
There is no greater danger than playing it safe.
They take too many risks. After all, they're only human.
Thanks for pushing me. Oh my God.
Oh my God. That's what
it's a crazy feeling.
That's what it's about, baby, right?
Yeah.
You earned it. You earned it.
What a performance from Kawhi Leonard. Well, for several years now, the talk has been the window for a championship is closing for the Spurs. A couple of years ago, some thought it was shut. Well, guess what? It's still wide open as they win their 5th title. Let's go now to get the announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the presentation of the Larry O'Brien Trophy and the 2014 Bill Russell NBA Finals Most Valuable Player Award. Please welcome ABC's Stuart Scott.
Thank you very much, and congratulations again to the now 5-time champion San Antonio Spurs. Here to present the Larry O'Brien Trophy to the Spurs, please welcome NBA Commissioner Adam Silver.
Thank you. This is what the NBA is about. The greatest basketball in the world, played by the greatest players in the world, in front of the greatest fans in the world. I want to thank the Miami Heat Mickey and Nick Harrison, and the entire Heat organization. They've been to the finals 4 consecutive years and 2 championships. They should hang their heads high tonight. And now for your San Antonio Spurs. To Peter Holt, your whole family and all your partners, congratulations to R.C. Buford and Coach Popovich, perhaps the greatest GM-coach combination in all of sports. And to the San Antonio Spurs, you showed the world how beautiful this game is. And now, let me present the Larry O'Brien Trophy to this year's NBA champions.
Mr. Holt, congratulations. They say that success starts at the top. If that's the truth, what's your secret?
My secret is these guys behind me, Coach Pop and R.C. Buford. That's my secret. It doesn't start at the top, it starts with them. And it's a wonderful group to be with. And all these great fans, not only here, but in San Antonio, Texas.
What is it that sets the Spurs organization apart from the others?
Oh, it's the people. It's like any organization, the best people in the world. We've got them. We've got the best fans. We've got the best city. We live in a great state. And we are in the United States of America, the greatest country in the world.
Mr. Holt, why do you think that a 5th title is so significant to Coach Greg Popovich?
I don't know about Pop. You have to ask him, but I want one on my thumb.
Well, congratulations. You got one for the thumb.
Thank you very much, Steve. If I may say one thing, and this is dedicated to my lovely partner, my wife, who wasn't able to make it tonight, but she's been the mother of this team for 18 years. I love you, doll. I love you.
Thank you, sir. And now to present the 2014 Bill Russell NBA Finals Most Valuable Player Award, please welcome again Commissioner Adam Silver.
Kawhi Leonard, the fans of San Antonio know how great you are, and now the whole world does. You are the 2014 Bill Russell MVP.
Kawhi Leonard, if I had told you when the NBA Finals began that you would be the most valuable player of this series, you would have said what?
Man, I would have told you was lying or something. But right now, it's just surreal to me. I had a great group of guys behind me, just pushing me, just wanting me to be aggressive in the game, and they just helped me out.
Now, everybody knows the San Antonio Spurs. The Spurs have a big 3. Why were you the guy in this finals?
Man, I'm not sure. I guess I just, they think they have the talent. I could go out there every night, and they just told me I got to keep being aggressive every night for us to win this series. They all pushed me. Coach Pop pushed me. The fans pushed me. And I just want to thank God, my parents, and everybody.
It's okay to smile now, Kawhi.
Say that again.
It's okay to smile now.
Man, it's all surreal to me right now.
Well, congratulations. Kawhi Leonard is the youngest Finals MVP since 1999 when Tim Duncan was also 20 years old. And in television, we call that a segue. Tim Duncan, where are you? "15 years ago, like Kawhi, you were 22 years old and an NBA Finals Most Valuable Player. What's the biggest difference between then and now?"
15 years, probably.
What unbelievable feeling to be back here after that long and being with guys like this, a team like this. Everything's changed. We've adapted and come out here and able to win another championship from this crowd. It's unbelievable.
Last year in the finals, we saw how frustrated you were. At what point did you begin to channel that frustration into something positive?
Beginning of this season. As soon as that was over and I stepped back on this court, knowing that we wanted to get back to this point. And we had the opportunity to, we had the team to, if we believe and if we fought through and let all that go.
This man is the only player in NBA history to start for 3 different championships in 3 different decades. Give it up for Tim Duncan. Where's Tony Parker? This is kind of old hat for Tony Parker, his 4th NBA championship. You know, a lot of media people and a lot of fans talk about revenge. Now that it's over, why was it so important for you guys to beat this Heat team for this championship?
I don't know, it just we were so close last year. Then this year was a great rematch, and we wanted to redeem ourselves. And I'm just happy we've been able to do that. And this title is for San Antonio, and it's the sweetest one.
What's the biggest thing that you've learned playing with Tim Duncan and Manu Ginobili and being coached by Greg Popovich?
I've been very blessed and very lucky to play with Timmy and Manu, and Coach Pop is unbelievable. I know he doesn't like when we talk about him, so I'm not going to say nothing, but we're just a great team, and we do it together.
All right, Tony Parker, congratulations. Where's Manu Ginobili? You love hearing that, don't you?
It feels pretty good.
Manu, last year we saw some of the struggles that you had during the NBA Finals. What was the difference in how you felt this year in the Finals and last year?
Well, I felt better mentally, physically. The team was even better. The ball movement was incredible, so we didn't depend on anybody. And I think that what happened last year made us stronger. Made us really stronger, and we knew we were not going to let this opportunity get away.
You all didn't just beat the 2-time defending NBA champions. Manu, you throttled them. Each win was by 15 points or more. How were you able to be so effective against such a good team?
It's hard to believe, isn't it? We played at a really high level. Defensively and offensively, making the move a lot, attacking the seams, having everybody contribute. You know, it wasn't about Tim Duncan or Tony Parker. It was about Kawhi. It was Danny Green, Boris Diaw. Everybody. This is a team, and that's what makes it so nice.
Well, this team has just won its 5th NBA championship in the last 15 years. Congratulations to Manu Ginobili. Congratulations to the 2014 NBA champion San Antonio Spurs, and to the 2014 NBA Finals most valuable player, Kawhi Leonard.
Talent, and certainly on the verge of perhaps stardom in the NBA. They didn't get a chance to clinch in 07. Now, they won the championship in Cleveland, but they do it in front of their home fans tonight. And Jeff, it's not just the 5 titles since '99. Certainly that's incredible. It's every year since then. They've been in contention for a title every single season.
In the more challenging Western Conference, and you think about all the good teams that they've had to try to navigate their way through. The great Lakers teams, Oklahoma City on the rise, Clippers getting, it's just amazing the longevity that they've been able to attain and sustain.
And the way they play, Mark, you made a living of being a great passer. To watch a team that passes this well and so unselfish, it's got to be so much fun for you to watch.
Well, it's incredible to watch. You preach about ball movement and sacrificing and being unselfish and giving credit to the next man. It's awesome, the fact that we have now somebody to point to. This Spurs basketball team did it the right way. It's beautiful to watch.
You see again the jubilation on these faces. These veterans who played basketball their whole lives and still like kids when something like this happens. Obviously such a joyous moment for them. All right, for how about now with Miami? Anytime you lose in the finals, it's a painful ending. But for the Heat, what they've accomplished over the 4 years, 4 finals, 2 championships, they're going to get criticized, and that's just the way of the sports landscape. But their accomplishments pretty extraordinary and so difficult to do in this day and age in the NBA.
Listen, they got beat by a better team. There's no shame getting beaten by a better team. Clearly, San Antonio was better in the regular season. Clearly, San Antonio had the more challenging path. And so this was not a surprise that they beat Miami. Miami has accomplished so much in these 4 years. Eric Spoelstra, LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, Pat Riley, Chris Bosh, and their whole organization. They, too, have done it with class and humility. And to win the 2 back-to-back, incredible accomplishment, 4 in a row. Listen, they've done a marvelous, marvelous job.
Yeah, we talked so much about the class of San Antonio, but you saw the way Miami, the respect and admiration they had for San Antonio following the final buzzer. Mark, it's going to be for the first time in several years now some uncertainty with this team. For them to still compete for a championship, they're going to be one of the best teams, even if they didn't make any moves. But to compete, they've got to make some changes.
Well, I said it before, they've got to upgrade their bench, their supporting cast. And I want to echo what Coach talked about. They did it the right way also. Give them credit. From top to bottom, class organization, 4 straight finals, 2 championships, nothing to be disappointed about. But now it's about regrouping and getting a better supporting cast if they expect to be back here next year.
So the celebration continuing here at the AT&T Center. It's one of those nights where, as a fan, you do not want to leave. The players will again head to the locker room now, spend some time together away from the court. You see these 2 great players, these 2 future Hall of Famers, such admiration and respect for each other. And on Father's Day, Manu Ginobili, who had his 3rd son during the first round of the playoffs. That's one of his twin boys. And Greg Popovich, so happy. He was tormented by last year's loss, wanted to win it for Tim Duncan. He's got his 5th ring for himself and for Duncan. And Kawhi Leonard, still just 22 years old, the 2014 NBA Finals MVP. Spurs once again on top of the NBA world champions here in 2014. We'll have more from San Antonio.